What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and today we are about to do a reaction to this TikTok talking about the Bermuda Triangle. Let's get into it.
This is the real truth about the Bermuda Triangle. All of the theories you have been told are wrong. There is no curse or aliens or sea monster there that is taking down ships and planes. All these theories have been created purposefully to mislead you.
Which we know to be a reoccurring thing that they do. The elites, the Freemasons, the ones who run the world, the ones who are in power, the powers that be, that shouldn't be, but are, the ones that worship Satan and do his bidding in human form. All right. Now, what I want to tell you personally is that this video, I already watched it, and yeah, I'm not gonna, expose what he says specifically. We'll just talk about it as he says it. But I believe what he says to be true. Also, they're using places like the Bermuda Triangle and places like the North Pole, Antarctica, to hide various truths of the world that would expose that the world is not round. That would also expose that God is for sure 100% real. That we also live in a firmament. That there are fallen demonic Nephilim, giants, and many more things. And he also elaborates on some of the other things I'm planning on listing, but I don't want to expose the video in its entirety, so I'm gonna let him do it and then we'll just talk about it.
The truth is that the Bermuda Triangle is where all the rockets land.
That is not around Earth. That is a Earth with a firmament over it, a covering. And the Bible talks about how God created the firmament. There's even other books that talk about the firmament that aren't Christian related books. But these things don't get exposed to the world because they want the rest of the world to see the false narrative that they've been pushing for so long to be the truth when it really isn't.
That failed to break the firmament. The government has been trying to break the firmament for a while, hence Operation Fishbowl, where they sent nukes up into the atmosphere. We can't leave Earth because of this dome, which is why all the pictures of Earth are CGI.
Yes. Someone's gonna explain and be like, oh, because we can't get a full scope of the Earth. Stop the nonsense. You'll believe anything they tell you. You'll believe anything they tell you. You'll believe anything they tell you. Come on, bro.
When rockets are shot up into the air, they all curve across the firmament and land in the Bermuda Triangle. The government deliberately created these myths about the triangle to keep people from traveling there and discovering the hundreds of rockets that are supposed to be in space.
And satellites too, because satellites never ever went past the firmament. They might have satellites somewhere in the sky, but they don't go past the firmament, because if they've sent nukes, rockets, and all types of things to try to break through and blow it up, and it hasn't worked, dude, of course it's not gonna go past the firmament. It's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really think about that. But yeah, these are truths that they literally have us believe for our whole lives, and they'd rather have us believe that than for us to know the actual truth, which you should be kind of concerned and wonder why that is. Like, why are they hiding that from us? Why? What do they gain from hiding that from us? Why don't we deserve the right to know these things? We got to ask ourselves these questions.
And if anyone does try to travel there, the military will engage and stop you threatening to attack. This is all just a conspiracy theory, but the evidence is very convincing.
See, so like, you can call it a conspiracy theory, but the evidence, like you said, is very convincing. And when there's evidence, too much of it, too much compelling evidence, can you really deny it? And of course, the world leaders, the royal families, these corporations, these big tech giants, you know what I'm saying, the conglomerates, these institutions. Think of all these people in power who have a massive amount of influence, money, wealth, whatever, over the world. They're not going to speak about any of this. They will never speak about this because they also took a secrecy, an oath to never speak about the truths to the world, to keep deceiving the world, to keep monetizing all of these false informational things that they tell us to their benefit, but to our detrimentalness, and to monetize it, to instill fear, propaganda, all types of nonsense, and to brainwash us and keep us docile through media, through technology, through music, through movies, TV shows, everything that is going on in the world, all these different distractions, and then feed us this false narrative of things that aren't actually real, and then we run with it. And then if someone opposes the idea that you were taught since a child, you are called stupid, ignorant, and dumb, because you oppose ideas that they believe to be true because they were told from some quote unquote scientist that probably also is aligned with the agenda of the elite. All these people work hand in hand, all from the agencies, the CIA, the FBI. You know what I'm saying? Think of all the agencies, the top agencies, Homeland Security, all these people, from the presidents, the politicians, to the entertainers, you know what I'm saying? Like institutions, the corporations, the conglomerates. Think of it all. All of these people work hand in hand together. I know it doesn't seem like that. In the world we live in, it seems like sometimes the institutions are against the government. But let's be honest. We literally seen proof of the FBI working hand in hand with Twitter. That just goes to show that these agencies work hand in hand with the conglomerates, with the corporations, with the institutions. It may not seem like that from the outside looking in, but behind the scenes, I can guarantee it's happening. I can guarantee what's happening. And they all do their job accordingly to match the agenda they're trying to push on the world at that time. Which is not just one, of course. There are many agendas. There are many agendas they're also trying to push. And we can get down into those, but that's going to be a 5, 10, 30-hour video. Breaking down everything, step by step, all the way down to the very, very bottom. Literally like an iceberg effect. Straight up. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. I'm gone.